Hello friends, welcome to back my YouTube channel World Movie Talk. My name is Sahib Ali. Guys, one chance again my back video. The Grey, 2011, directed by Joe Carnahan and starring Liam Neeson, opens with a bleak and atmospheric introduction that sets the tone for the survival thriller ahead. John Ottway, a sharpshooter employed to protect oil workers from wolves in the Alaskan wilderness, is shown grappling with grief and despair, even contemplating suicide, before boarding a plane with other workers. When the plane crashes in the frozen expanse, the survivors find themselves stranded in a hostile environment where Ottway must lead them against both the brutal cold and a relentless pack of wolves. Nora's wolves could keep Lamb Nation from germinating. The mid-venture box office against the elements adventure set in the Alaskan North American theater with $20 million according to Sur. Eliminate One for Your Money. A girl power crime movies starring Katherine Heigl exceeded low expectations and opened to $11.75 million for her place behind last weekend's winner World Awakening. The suspense drama Man On with Sam and Elsa Badbank did a big fall from a basement window earning just $8.3 million in his frame, but the overall box office was up about 14% from the same time last year. So far, every weekend in 2012 has been stronger than Nina 2011, leading Agnes to that for now totally frozen the habit of going to the movies. In actual figures released Monday, the three new mainstream releases are finished about 3 lakh below their predicted total. Dug at $19.7 million, $140 money at $11.5 million, and Man on a Ledge at $8 million. Sync to video that titled Me and gave it a medical B- rating as reported by the Sana's score survey from 140 money based on the first indigenous series of the bestseller. A body Sally Bill Bond woman Plum Explosive Dean was given can scan chance to scholar and addresses uns for critics then pen those who pa. Even one whose weightage has glammed with a killer frame crime franchise should have been translated into an opening near $20 million if it were to spawn the hoped for sequel, and a super 813 B- rating from Sonori indicate that the faithful who saw the film this weekend won't be subredditing the word of M even as 40 do, in which Katie back Ines puts a vamp back into the vampire held decently, a 50% drop from last weekend, and read the George Lucas production aboard World War II's all-black R Airmen's Unit Slum Jersey 45% for campaign, that reportable front runner The Artist, which received 10 nomination while being named Best Picture by the director and producers of its theater count to be 8,079 this weekend, and he put any $3.3 million for a $16.7 million domestical total. One film Extreme Elvi Loud and Incredibly Close fold the Oscar grows by landing among the Best Picture fans finalist, that surprising the exceptions of the post 9/11 family drama starring Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, and it horned to a 6 BL in his second weekend of wide release. Glenn CI sync to video million contraband $6.5 million, $56.4 million third week. Beauty and Beast the 11/21 first took $20 million between the Friday and Sunday according to industry estimate. Nation leads to a group of I-28 survivors battling harsh weather and a pack of wolves in the Alaskan wilderness, and World Awakening was rocked to second place, having taken $12.5 million over the same period. Kind New Comedy won a for money based on a novel by Janet finished in third place with $1.80 million. Oscar contenders who Joe the Artist and The Descendant all enjoyed the box office boof of Today nomination. with announced sync to video. ING for the Alexander North American Theatre with $20 million. According to Sur, eliminate one for your money. A girl power crime movies starring Catherine Hegel exceeded low expectations and opened to $11.75 million for her place behind last weekend's winner World Awakening. The suspense drama Man Lionsgate raised eyebrow among some of its rival when past the packing the group goon to offer discounted record or 140 money. Roughly $20 million group members aware offered the chance to buy one ticket for $6 and $12 for two ticket. Groupon and sold to 25,000 cons. Although there are no figure yet as to how many were actually redeemed this weekend, since they are good for the entire run of the film. Generally speaking, it of the ticket were redeemed, it would equal about $1.8 million in box office revenue. However, when Lionsgate offered a similar group on promotion for the Lens line called And the Summit, Dedicated Man on a Ledge and one for the money long before the loans get bored summit consummated earlier this month. Normally one company would audit two films on the same weekend. Summit also offered discounted tickets for Man on a Ledge via Living Social. Among the 9 Oscar Best Picture contenders, Warner Bros. Extremely Loaded and Incredibly Close generated at the most business, grossing $7.1 million from 26 theater for of $21 million. The film's opening in 6 theater on Christmas movie endings, they are usually pretty suited for our ride. Everything. Knock AFF_Carman character mystery, as it is a concealment using shot from the trailer that did not make it into the final cut, some behind-the-scene images and the tantalizing post-scene we pieces together that could have been, and explore whether or not we should have seen more claws of the film when most artistic sing of Lowe's action hero from Taken, Nonstop or Mutual films, where he customers outrun and he outgun his enemies with a calm calculated intensity. But in 2011, Nissan stepped into something far more grueling and emotionally complex with A Grave, a survival thriller that took the journal into the special world